Hello everyone, this is Jay from the GBUKJai and welcome back to another part of Crash Bandicoot Warped, guys. We're playing this again because the N.Sane Trilogy is literally, at the time of this recording, coming out this month in June the 30th. So get hyped as we hopefully complete the game pretty much either, might not be this part, but I'd say if not this part, it'd be the next part, so maybe 2 parts. But we're going to see how long this will take and see how we go. If I get really lucky, then we might get it done in one go. We'll see. What have we got to do left, though? We've got to do the secret warp room. Well, kind of secret. You know, you got to get the relics and then this appears. Warp room 6. And as I mentioned before, I like the fact that you can see the henchmen being built and they get sent to, you know, the corresponding levels. Like, that's how they get sent in there. So that's kind of cool. And you've got, like, a little bit of information at the top there. So, like, you know, this is the data for this henchman. You know, henchman number 1, henchman number 2. Alright, so we've got 5 levels. Some of them are backtracking, but this one is a lovely another. I'm not a huge fan of these. Not terrible. Not terrible. Just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of these. Like, I think they're my least favorite. Of course, then we can finally get the gold gem for Hang 'em High. I think it's the last color gem. We got Area 51. Yeah, the final proper motorbike level. But if you were just playing this normally, which I find it really hard to just play this normally. You know, I'm definitely like a collector font type of guy. So if I can do it, I will, depending on how, you know, how far I really want to go, you know, I suppose. But yes, Area 51, and you got 2 gems. Yep. You know how you win and you get a crystal? Well, this time you win, you get a gem, and you got the box gem and the relic. So that's going to be fun. And of course, we've got another level, Future Frenzy, got 2 gems. So yeah. And the last original level, technically original level, well, we've got the 2 hidden ones as well, Rings of Power. But this is unique because, well, this is kind of unique. This is a plain level, but we're not going around destroying things. It's actually a race, so it's different and not too bad actually. But let's get started with Ski Crazed. Well, I guess we say Ski Crazed, but you know what I mean, like. Well, Sky Craze, because it's basically, I guess, the volcano is erupted. All the sky's gone red, and it's reflected in the sun. So that's interesting. Now, I'm sure that it is possible to get the relic and the gem box, because I want to say that I've done that before in Area 51, where I've gotten the box gem and the relic and won first place. I doubt I'm going to do it here because, believe me, it is hard, and you know, I had time on my hands when I was younger. I didn't really have time on my hands to really go too deep and practice things. But crap. So you know, we're going to have to leave one of the times where I'm going to have to leave and exit, because you know, normally you can just kill yourself, you know, but you can't here in this situation. Because the checkpoints count as your boxes, so at least I think they do. I've always known them to anyway, so you know, you can't just like ignore the checkboxes and then just kill yourself and then get the relic, because I'm pretty certain you need to hit the checkboxes, so you know. But as of this recording, something to mention, so you guys, I guess, kind of know when I'm recording this. They show some little bit of footage was found by I think someone got invited to play like the demo, even though the game's like going to be out this month. Another demo, I guess, specifically Crash 3, well, Crash 2 and Crash 3. But one of the levels was not this level, but one of the Coco levels, basically jet ski levels. And I mean, it looks great. Of course, like I said, it's probably my least favorite, but like, you know, I'm looking forward to it. And you know, in case anyone doesn't know, 'cause I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the last recording, but we also got trophies as well for the N.Sane Trilogy, and it's basically confirmed, in case you guys don't know, that Coco will indeed be playable in some shape or form in Crash Bandicoot 1 and in Crash Bandicoot 2. And of course, she's going to be playable in Crash Bandicoot 3 However, there is something to mention about 3. It basically, one of the trophies, I think it's like, crap. Oh, I had an Aku Aku, okay. I think one of the trophies was like, defeat 5 enemies with Coco's Savage Hurricane Spin. Now, if you play Crash 3, you will know that the only levels that Coco gets to normally play, unless you've played Wrath of Cortex, where she's basically playable in that, she doesn't have a platform stage. Her whole thing are gimmicks. So, the way it's laid out, and the way I think, personally, is how it's going to go down, is that I think she's going to be like a side unlockable character. She might just be unlocked from the start. That might throw everyone off. Be like, hey, look, you can just play as Coco. But overall, I'm guessing she's probably going to be... you can get both of those boxes at the same time, but I'm scrubbed, so... as I say, I wish the camera would turn around, but it doesn't. Ugh. It's one thing I don't like about... One thing I can say I don't like about these types of stages is that if you want to turn around, and you want the camera to turn around, it doesn't really... You know... Because these are like the only levels well, the gimmick levels are the levels where you need to kind of look what's behind you, because if it's a hallway platform level, then you don't need to, because you're always just going forward anyway, you know. Okay. I think I have to wait for the wave to go up. It's going to go down, and then it should go up now. There we go. There we go. We get the nitro box. Sweet. So, I mean, yeah, looks good. The skiing levels. But you know, as for Coco, yeah, I can only assume, because I mean, I was thinking, First I was like, does that mean we're going to get some extra levels? But then I'm like, no. I don't think they'd add extra levels just to play as Coco. No, I think it's more of the fact that she'll probably be able to play... You'll probably be able to play as her... like, maybe once you've beaten the game, as like a bonus. And shout outs to Rich Renegade, because I was actually watching his video on this as well, and he mentioned that maybe she'll be like a harder mode difficulty, where they might change the objects a bit. She might be slower, she might be, you know, she'll probably have like something different. I just thought she'd be straight up, I guess, like Wrath of Cortex. And in case anyone hasn't played Wrath of Cortex, basically it was a Crash Bandicoot 3 knockoff, and I do apologize if people like disagree with me with that, but I'm sorry, that's just how it is, in my opinion. Like, I honestly, that's what it is. It's blatantly obvious. Not saying it's terrible, it was just kind of okay. It wasn't super great. It was just that it tried to be warped when you didn't need to be warped. You know, it's like, okay. And they didn't even do that good of a job, in my opinion, anyway. But the point is, she was actually playable in a platformer. And she had like a little spin kick, which is kind of like her equivalent to, I guess, the you know, the spin. That might have cost me. You can just kind of go for one of the boxes, but I thought it might be better to do it this way. I'm not sure, but yeah, she was playable in that, and she had like a little spin kick and just like a stomp, which was like obviously equivalent to her equivalent to the slam, sorry, that's what I was trying to say. So, and it sounds like it's going to be similar to like that in Crash 1 and 2. So, you know, we're going to get to play as her, I reckon, as a bonus, as some sort of like bonus unlockable thing, because she wasn't in Crash 1. I mean, okay, Crash 2, you know, she wasn't playable, but she was in it. Crash 1, that's going to be interesting. That's why I think, personally, it's going to be like a bonus. Just like a little bonus extra character type of thing. And, you know, makes sense, I guess. Because, like I said, I do not... Oh, I got them. I do not see them, right? Giving us, like, some extra levels that she gets to play. And they're not going to remove anything. They're keeping it faithful. They said they're keeping it faithful, and I believe they will. I mean, from what we could see, you know. I'm going. I don't care. Just don't fuck up, I guess. Well, we got an Aku Aku mask. That screwed me over. Yeah, like... What else did we see? We saw Tiny Tiger. We saw the boss fight. We saw someone play it absolutely terrible. But besides that, I'm not gonna gripe. But like, looks great. I mean, everything looks great. We saw a bit of Turtle Woods. I mean, looks like what I thought it was. The only thing, again, that will also mention, which I think I mentioned before, is that the game still looks very dark, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Please be gold. Yes. I mean, if it was platinum, that would be even better. But all I need is gold, so I'm okay with this. That's the only thing, really. Like, the only thing so far, is all I can say, is that it seems a little darker, in my opinion. I felt like the originals were a bit more brighter. I'm not sure what it is, but they do seem a bit darker. Like, I would say maybe they've blown out the colours a little bit, but, you know, to make it more colourful, which is great. But it seems like lighting was a bit sacrificed in places. That's just my opinion. Maybe you can adjust it in the options. I'm sure I'll experiment when I get the game, you know, and see. But it did seem just sort of like, why is it kind of on the dark side? Oh, I got two of these guys. So now, oh, really? I didn't jump over? Wow. Nice. Thanks for that. Stupid genie. Wow. Alright. That's what I get. That's what I get for insulting genies. I never liked Aladdin anyway. Yeah, that's alright. Not sure about the Mega Drive game though. That's why Mark can vouch for me, because he was the one who played it for our channel. God, that's outdated now. Oh God. Right. It's just me being hasty. Stop with your sword shenanigans. I got a bazooka. That's much better. Bring a sword. Or would you bring a, you know, a sword to a gunfight? No, a bit of Indiana Jones right there. And to be fair, I had no excuse. I probably could have just double jumped and saved myself, but yeah. Ah, crap. Again, I I don't know. I don't care. I'm fine. I'm having fun. I know I should play a bit more competent, but I don't mind. I mean, I'm in a better mood than usual, I guess. Well, I'm okay. Suppose if I really wanted to be perfect, I'd just go completely silent. But that would kind of defeat the purpose of a commentary, you know, playthrough, rather than, you know, that would be a walkthrough then if I was just silent for all the whole time. I remember when I used to like look at walkthroughs all the time to look for guides and stuff, and now I try my best to complete most games. I mean, granted, you know, I've been playing ukulele because I still haven't completed it yet. It's a long game. I mean, there's a lot to do, and I have gotten stuck in that game, and I was like, I wonder if I'd even be able to play Banjo-Kazooie, because I never played it. So that made me wonder, you know, if I'd even be able to get far, since it's meant to be based on it. Struggled a little bit. I had to look up what to do because I was so confused, and like some things in there I was like, oh, like I actually was right. Like in my head, some of the things I was watching, I was like, oh, I was right, but for some reason when I did it, it didn't like trigger what you had to do. So I was like, huh, I did it, but it didn't trigger. That's weird. Alright, so we're done with that. Now it's time for the fun. Area 51, alright. Now, we're just going to see how we go. I might just do the box gem and then try to do the relic and be first place, because that seems easier for me. So that's what we're going to do, I think. Actually, no, I'll tell you what. We're going to at least try this. We'll try to do everything in one go. I don't have much hope. Because if anything, you just got to make sure you hit all the boxes, and they're not really going to slow you down. But now you got UFOs making weird sounds. Yeah, they're pretty fast. Like, if you mess up even once, good chance you won't catch up. At least on the other levels, sometimes you can catch up. But I feel like, if you mess up once here, that's it. Also, you want to boost for as long as you possibly can, pretty much. There we go. Yeah, you want to use the boost as best you can, but it's so dark, man, and the cops are placed that way now, so that's fun. Ah, I missed a box. Oh well. If we can get first place and get the gold relic, then I'll be alright with that. I'll be okay with that. It's tough. Like, you can do it. I've done it before, ages ago, but it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Yeah, you want to try and do things like this. Ah, crap! I didn't get the turn. I didn't get the turn. And I feel like the relic time is kind of strict. You know, really strict. So you need to get used to holding the boost as long as you possibly can. Oof. Just clipped in front of this fella. Yeah, they fly on top of the cops. And sometimes fly on top, fly over, I should say. And sometimes bottomless pits as well, I think. But, yeah. I'm sure this is probably people's least favorite. I kind of like the idea of like a very pitch black nighttime. It's all spooky. I don't know why suddenly aliens, but ah, crap! I missed the boost. Well, we could still get first place. The question is, will we get the relic? Because I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I can't remember what the gold relic was. Oh, we got it! Woo! I'm okay with this. We got 2 collectibles. We got 2 collectibles. I'm okay with this. Now we just gotta get the box gem. Doesn't matter if we fail. So you know, I'll tell you what. I'll edit back once we've started the level. All right, here we go. I know probably did seem a bit pointless. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. I don't need to do that. I mean, I can, but what's the point? I guess I could do that if I wanted to miss a box, because I'm pretty certain I can do that. But that's okay. I think we'll be alright. It says that. Again, you have to rely on a little bit of light that you have. So, hopefully we don't miss anything. And, you know, we don't have to restart or anything. We didn't get the boost, but that's okay. Again, we don't need to worry about winning this time. Be interesting to see what this looks like at night, because we also got to see I forgot to mention Hog Ride, the first level. Was it Hog Ride? I think it was Hog Ride, and we actually got to see the other one, the other night one. Apologise, I can't remember all the names off the top of my head, but we're about to do that soonish. After we've done this warp room, we'll be moving on to that, because that's where the secrets are. So we got to see that, and I mean, you know, it's an Orange House fault. For the most part, you kind of know what to expect, I suppose. But I guess I'm more interested to see what the UFOs look like. You know, that'd be cool. But I did personally want like more extra secret levels that you have to find, but I don't think they're doing it. I don't think so. I think literally, like I say, we're gonna get like Coco as a playable character. They've also got like a reference, another trophy reference to like what seems to be fake Crash. Although me and shoutouts to Bullet Plays as well. Me and him have been somewhat debating. You know, friendly debating though. I don't mean anything by it. I literally just mean like he thinks it might be the fish in the dino levels, which, you know, understandable. But the reason, the reason why I think it's definitely fake Crash is because, well, not only basically it says something like take no substitutes or something like that, and I think it says you have to like shoot the faker or something. It doesn't say that it's fake Crash, but if you look at the icon, the trophy icon, it's fake Crash's face, so it doesn't make sense to me that it would be anyone other than fake Crash. Does that make sense? So, did we get it? We did. Yay! Alright. Good. But no shoutouts to him. A friendly debate. I basically just said, alright, we'll see who calls it. We'll see who calls it in a friendly way, and if I get it wrong, I will put my hands up to it, you know, and be like, hey, you know. I feel like it would just be too obvious, you know, because some people don't know about the fake Crash Easter egg, and I am going to show it off, by the way. I did intend to. Not sure if it, you know, I was going to mention it until the end, honestly, I suppose, but yeah. It should be in this anyway. I want to say it was like a region thing, or like if he had like the platinum version, he wasn't in there or something. But he's in a few levels if I remember correctly. But you can only shoot him on one level because one of the levels is platforming and the other ones, I believe, are like vehicles. So, and also, in case anyone doesn't know, he was, well, that was, alright, I guess I'm going to have to slide. Slide jump. He was in a Crash Team Racing. Can't remember if you had to cheat to unlock him or whether you could just unlock him, because you could cheat to get Penta Penguin in that game. So I can't remember if Fake Crash was unlocked or not. I want to say he was a cheat and a cheat only. That's what I want to say, but I can't remember. And you know, there's possible rumors of Crash Team Racing. I think the team are definitely aware of it. So they even said, like, I think that Crash, you know, N.Sane Trilogy does well. They definitely got plans to, you know, work on others. So I think everyone would be happy for that, for sure. You know, people had Mario Kart growing up. I had Team Racing, you know, because I was the Sony guy. I never had a Nintendo until like much later on. So, you know, and I loved it. Like, I was aware of. There's nitros, isn't there? I don't need to do this. I'm pretty certain. Whew, that was cheeky. What was I say? No, I actually don't know what I was going to say. I apologize. Whatever comes back to me, it will come back to me. But and it seems like the trophies are pretty easy to get for the most part. So it will be fun. I'll definitely be getting everything and doing everything. Of course, I'm sure the platinum relics for Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 are going to be fun. I think 2 would be fun. 1, I'm not so sure because it's Crash 1. Alright, now we have to backtrack. Yeah, the fun. We have to backtrack and get a checkpoint, because if we don't, well, we have to go back to the death route, so, or the hidden route. We'll snipe him with the bazooka. We don't use the bazooka too often, I'm afraid. It's more of a helpful situation, but you don't necessarily have to use it. Like, sometimes they give you use to use it, where it's like, okay, you know you should use it, but not too often, honestly, in this game. So again, it's just kind of like a situational, and I think the music died. No, wait, I can hear it, but it's really quiet. I don't know why. What happened? I don't know. Yeah, I think I can hear it. It's just really quiet. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Oh well, it's fine, I guess. As long as I hope it corrects itself, but if not, I guess I'll have to maybe reboot. It's probably the PS3. Oh god. I didn't think I'd make that. What am I doing? I forget that I have that I have the running shoes, man. I forget. There we go. We also did actually see a relic run of this, which is interesting. Well, it was on the Twitter anyway. On the Crash Bandicoot Twitter. Basically like, oh hey, here's a relic run of Feature Frenzy. So that was cool. Whoa. So I guess my question for you guys, unless you've already obviously answered this before, is how do you think Coco will be playable, as in unlocked? Do you think she's going to be like an unlockable at the end of the game? Do you think you have to get all the all the gold relics, or it has to be platinum or something? Do you just have to, you know, complete the game with all the gems and stuff? And what do you think they'll do? Do you think she'll just literally just replay levels? Do you think they'll change it to give her a different play style, or because I feel like even, I mean, okay, cool, we get to play as Coco, but if you're literally just playing, if you completed the game, right? This is how I see things anyway. If you've completed the game, you've done everything, you've got all the platinum relics, and okay, you've unlocked Coco, that's great, but there's nothing else to do, there's nothing else to collect. It just sort of seems like, to me, it's like, well, I mean, I suppose it's cool to try it out for a bit, but other than the fact that it's just, let's just play as Coco and see how she plays, you've got no crystals to get, you've got no gems to get, you've got no relics to get. So, you know, I'd want that bit more of a purpose than to just play as a character. Granted, I think it's like that with a lot of games, to be fair. Like, for example, well, more recently, because I played it more recently, so I have that fresh in my mind. If I remember correctly, Sonic CD, the 2011 version, the one done by Christian Whitehead. Basically, that one. Nice. That one. Basically, you unlock Tails. If you complete the game, I think you have to get all the time stone, or get all the good endings anyway, I think, and then you can unlock Tails. And again, it's just kind of like, hey, you can now play the game as Tails. You can play the entire game again. I mean, granted, you can still, you know, get the time stones, but it doesn't mean anything if you've already done it with Sonic. So I guess there's that. Oh, come on! Oh no! All right, I got a checkpoint, right? So we shouldn't have to. Yeah, I think we're okay, he says. I hope. Plus, we did the bonus, and the bonus is kind of like a checkpoint, so we should be alright. Yeah, I'm pretty certain we're okay. The last thing you want to do is, you know, die and you don't get a checkpoint when you've just done a death route, and you're like, oh, I have to do this again. Like, why? Why? Yeah, okay, we're okay. I don't have to do this again, right? No. Okay, good. We got him. So yeah, learning how she's good, like, if she's going to be more of a value than just, oh hey, you just replay a level, but you don't, there's nothing to do, you know? I don't particularly like that. I want something to do with the character other than just the sake of just trying her out, because I feel like I'd get bored very quickly if I didn't have a goal, you know? If I didn't have an end game goal, I'd be bored. So, you know, if they do come up with some way to make it different, like a challenge thing with her, you know? Anything, you know? I suppose one of the things will just be trophies, I guess, you know? It'd be like, hey, if you want to get the trophies, then you're going to have to play the levels with Coco. Even though you're not getting anything else in the game specifically, you get trophy rewards. So that might just be it. You know, why? Why? I swear to you, right, that sometimes that double jump does not respond in this game. I swear. Like, you press it and it doesn't. Don't get me wrong, I still love this game. It's my favourite Crash Bandicoot game. But, you know, nothing is perfect. We're always gonna have a gripe, I think. Although, I think some people think some games are perfect, but even if I like a Sonic game, I like, there we go. Okay, good. You know, even if I like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, like, probably my all-time favourite Sonic game is definitely my favourite 2D. Doesn't mean it's perfect, it's got its problems, you know, but I like it. Uh-oh, I think my controller went haywire. Hold on one sec. Are we good? I can't actually tell. Okay, we are. Okay, so alright, so that's done. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Kind of. I mean, this has been 30 minutes, so I think I'm going to leave the yeah, I'm going to leave the secrets. I'll leave the secrets, because the credits will be long. So what we're going to do is, we're going to finish off Rings of Power, and then in the next episode, we will get the rest of the gems and do the 2 secrets and then fight Cortex and Uka Uka one last time. So let's do Superman 64 Rings of Power. Alright, so this is literally a race. Alright. You can press the square button to spin, you know, do that barrel roll, and it gives you a boost. Fuck. I can do this in one go, so I will. Granted, when I practiced, I didn't get the. I only got the sapphire, which kind of sucks. But it's definitely possible. Again, like it's one of those. It's one of those stages where you get a gem instead of a you know, a crystal. If you don't spin, you just get like a mild boost, and sometimes I think it's better to do that, unless you're going for the obviously the relic. But I'm trying to go for both, so I'm trying to be a bit conservative. You know what I mean? Make sure I hit everything. Make sure I overtake everyone. I mean, granted, overtaking. Whoa, whoa! I didn't die. Okay. Overtaking everyone is not that hard. It's the relic and the boxes. That's the challenge. Yeah, like there, I slowed down. Probably shouldn't have. I missed. Yep, I missed. Damn it. I want to do it again. I will get this, damn it. I want to. I've done it before. It's been a while, I know. Ah, that was a bad idea on my part. Nice! We did it! We did it! We got a gold. That was 10000. Again, right on the number, man. I'll take it. I know it's not platinum, but it's not platinum. I redeemed myself when I you know, retry this level 30 times in the N.Sane Trilogy. The point is, we did it. I'm happy with that. Alright. Nice. Well, we got all the color gems. We haven't got all the normal gems or the relics yet, because there are relics for the secret. Fortunately, it's another... Well, no, one's a platformer slash kind of gimmick, mainly platform. The other one, unfortunately, is another gimmick level, which I don't... I mean, if they had to do a gimmick level, you can probably tell from my enthusiasm what I'm talking about. Especially if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. So that's going to be fun. It's an interesting layout, I'll say that. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If you don't know, till next time, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, I would appreciate a big old like. It really does help. You know, it shows that you guys support this. You know, supporting Crash. Obviously, get hyped for the N.Sane Trilogy. It's coming out, and of course, I will probably be streaming it and recording it as soon as I can when I get it. You know, and that will be up on the channel. So look forward to that whenever that comes up. But yes, I do upload this every Friday, so be sure to turn up next Friday for the finale of Crash Bandicoot Warped for the PlayStation 1. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe if you're new for more Crash and more Let's Plays, platformers in general, and all good gaming stuff. I'll see you guys next time.